We call them magic mushrooms, but we don't really stop to think why we call them that. When I heard about magic mushrooms a few years ago, I thought, yeah, they're magic because they're psychedelic and you hallucinate on them. But coffee and alcohol are also psychoactive and we don't call them magic water or magic beans. So what's up with magic mushrooms? Well, first of all, calling magic mushrooms magic is a huge understatement. They are not magic mushrooms, they're miracle mushrooms. I have a very good reason to talk about the magic aspects of magic mushrooms because I'm one of those people who are highly sensitive to psilocybin, the active psychedelic ingredient of magic mushrooms. This allows me to access psychedelic states without the physical effects of high doses, which means that my experience is very clear and very intense. I don't need more than half a gram of dried mushrooms to have a full-on psychedelic trip. I tried them for the first time a few years ago and they absolutely changed my life. And I want to explain to you why they're truly magic. So first, I'll start from the physical and chemical aspects of what magic mushrooms do to you. First, they'll cause deep relaxation and euphoria. And this is due to psilocybin having a similar chemical structure to serotonin and dopamine responsible for happiness. So the next thing you can expect from mushrooms is an antidepressive action. It actually cured my depression. Psilocybin also grows new neural paths in your brain, and that might be the reason why you become super smart on magic mushrooms. If you've seen Limitless with Bradley Cooper, NZT48 is actually psilocybin. At least that's the effect it has on me. The next thing would be hallucinations, and the mechanism of this is not really known, but you will get them on 4 levels, not just visual, but also auditory, mental, and emotional. So for those reasons, you can call magic mushrooms magic. These reasons alone will classify it as something quite special. And they can be explained somewhat scientifically because our scientists still don't understand the mechanism behind all of those things. Now here's a list of things that magic mushrooms do that cannot be explained scientifically or rationally. There is something called a loss of ego effect, and this means that you will become the person who you really are without the burden of all the earthly and physical aspects of your existence. That is something that cannot be explained. You will get to see your true self on magic mushrooms. You will have an out-of-body experience where you will detach from your physical body and your spirit or your energy will leave your body and you'll get to see who you are as an energy being. You'll get connected to and unified with nature. You'll get to see your world and yourself through how nature perceives humans. You might experience a deeply profound time disturbance, and I don't mean losing track of time like when you smoke weed. I mean Inception style time disturbance where 1 minute can turn into several hours or days. In fact, you can get stuck in 1 minute for a very long time, and sometimes it's not a pleasant experience. But the most interesting aspect of why these mushrooms are magic is the contact that you might get. And this is something you might experience on other psychedelic substances. So you can talk to what I call machine elves, and I made a video called Who What Are Machine Elves. So if you'd like to know more, watch them. You might have a chance to talk to trees and you'll find out that they're also living entities. You might have a chance to talk to dead people, and that happened to me. You can talk to your dead relatives if you're lucky. You might have a chance to enter somebody else's mind and even see yourself through their eyes. You might get in telepathic contact with those entities. Magic mushrooms do have the ability to enhance telepathic abilities. You will visit other dimensions. You'll get a lot of understanding into who you are. You might get a lot of answers to your problems, and you might get a deep emotional insight into your past and your future. Magic mushrooms are capable of pulling events and moments from your life that will fix you. And that's another magical aspect about magic mushrooms, is that they actually have the power to heal you and fix what's wrong with you. And that's one of the reasons, obviously, why people are interested in psychedelics. And I guess the answer why they're magic is because those experiences are shared by other people. It's usually when someone has deeply psychedelic experience on magic mushrooms, they usually report the same type of entities they meet, the same type of information they get, and the same type of experiences. That is truly magical. That's really difficult to explain rationally. It is as if everybody had shared hallucinations, which obviously is impossible. So there must be a different explanation for this. But it gets weirder. I found that magic mushrooms will decide whether you're allowed to have a trip or not. And me and other people have had that experience. And many people who cultivate mushrooms will tell you that magic mushrooms decide when to grow. And then later you will get to learn about the reasons why they grow or why they don't grow. Depending on the type of psychedelic mushroom, they will let you or not let you enter another dimension. Also, it seems that everybody has their own type of magic mushroom that they can use to gain access to all of those things. And the last thing that makes psilocybin mushrooms truly magical is the fact that they have the ability to enter our reality, the non-mushroom realm, afterwards. Like when you smoke weed, this is something that I'll explain. But once you have access to mushroom realm, you might get access to it without psychedelics, through meditation or other means. If you want to share your experiences, please leave a comment. But if you would like to know more or if you would like to get in contact with me, please read the video description.